All right, we are here with the wonderful leadership team of AI Squared. I'm Ari Kaplan, head of technical evangelism at Databricks.
My name is Benjamin Harvey. I'm the founder and CEO of AI Squared.
And my name is Oyeniyi. I'm the CRO of AI Squared.
And you might know Jimmy since he's super popular. He was with Databricks for many years. So welcome back. You were a co-host at Live from the Lakehouse.
I was a co-host last year to almost 17,000 people. It's great to be back. And great to be back in a much bigger shoes and role to fill here at AI Squared. So looking forward to some of the time we're going to spend together today with my amazing CEO, Benjamin.
Excellent. Well, with that, why don't we start off? We'd love to hear more about AI Squared.
Yeah, so AI Squared is a organization that focuses in on accelerating and simplifying how the insights from both predictive and generative models are integrated into currently existing tools and applications. But we also provide a feedback loop, and that enables us to be able to deliver feedback from our AI consumers back to the developers to increase the accuracy and performance of those models as well.
That's great. So you're here at Databricks Conference, Data and AI Summit.
Yeah.
What's your relationship or partnership with Databricks like?
Yeah, so we're currently in the Databricks partner ecosystem.
Yeah.
From a perspective of our technology, we move data from source to destination.
Yeah.
And as a part of that, the destination places that we move data are powered by Databricks. So essentially, when we move data internally into our platform, it's actually under the hood of Databricks warehouse. So essentially, what we're leveraging is the Databricks warehouse to power how we expose our data into our applications for our customers as well.
That's great. That's a real good Better Together story. So any customers or success stories that you'd want to highlight?
Oh yeah, 100%. So, we actually had on stage with us the CIO of Coca-Cola.
Yes.
Jimmy, you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So we had the CIO of Coca-Cola Florida, on stage with us yesterday. They're using, us, and they're using Databricks as well. They're using it for two main purposes: to make sure that their salespeople are very productive, and they're also trying to prevent customer churn, which is where the Databricks, integration obviously comes from. So with the integration of both technologies, we're driving value for Coca-Cola Florida, and it's running on Databricks and AI Squared, right? And we have other opportunities that we're looking at basically getting engaged on, with Coca-Cola Florida. So looking forward to the amazing partnership with Databricks on that one as well.
You got it, Jimmy.
Yeah.
And underneath the hood, what we're doing in partnership with Coca-Cola, as well as leveraging Databricks as well as part of the solution, we're actually, the challenge was, how do we move data from our centralized repositories and activate both the insights as well as the AI inferences back inside of Salesforce, right? So what AI Squared provided was a solution that enabled them to move data from source to destination, but also we activated the insights from models, for an example, that are stored in Databricks' model registry. So now they're moving both data and activating data inside of Salesforce, but also they're activating the insights from these machine learning models. And Jimmy mentioned one of them, it was a churn model, right? But there's also models that help them with prioritizations of the sales routes with regards to there's account executives that need to go to different stores. When they come into the building, they have to understand exactly what store do I need to visit, right? And what's the prioritization of those visits, right? So according to the churn model, what we give them is a list of prioritized places that they need to visit based upon the probability of that particular store churning. And we integrate that, we accelerate the integration of that directly inside of Salesforce using the AI Squared platform.
Great. Well, let me ask one more, more personal question of each of you.
Yes.
Jimmy, a lot of people know you in the Databricks world.
Absolutely.
Tell us, what has life been like since you joined?
So, since I joined, it seems like life hasn't really necessarily changed, living Databricks. But the good thing, though, with a company like AI Squared is you get to start from the beginning. You get to work with partners. You get to build channels. You get to work with amazing people like you, Ari, and just delivering value to our customers and evangelizing some of our strengths, in the industry, as well. And for me, being a part of something, this amazing and starting from ground zero, It's going to be a long-term, experience, for me. I tell people it's like going back to university. Some AI Squared University 100 level, right? So hopefully by the time I'm done, I'll be able to continue to drive value through our partnership together with Databricks. Yeah.
Great. Well, you have a lot of admirers out there, and that's
Thank you.
largely for your effervescence, your positivity.
Thank you.
But you are incredibly wise as well.
Thank you very much.
Articulate.
I appreciate it, Ari. I appreciate it. Thanks for really having us, here, at this event. I mean, last year was amazing. This year was awesome.
Just amazing.
Just to be around.
Excellent. And with you, I've been following you. You had a lot of great success. It must be a lot of hard work as well. But what's it like? Like, what are you looking forward to? And how's your outlook on how it is running a company?
Oh my goodness. One of the really cool things about AI Squared is that the organization actually received its initial funding through Matei Ari. And a connection Matei had to NEA, Pizza Senior, who's one of the board members over at Databricks. So, coming from the National Security Agency, I had an idea for a technology, but I was also a previous Brickster. Early days, right?
That's cool.
So that's where I originally met Jimmy as a Brickster. So I told Matei, I said, "Hey, Matei, I've got this idea for a technology." And Matei told me, he said, "I think what you're doing is something that I'd like to call reverse ETL for AI ML." And I said, "Matei, I'm running with this one. Running with this, Matei."
Okay.
So we took the idea of reverse ETL for AI ML and the implications that it had to allow us to activate the AI insights from the Databricks model registry inside of customers' currently existing tools and applications. And Matei pushed us to, NEA and Pizza Cini led our seed round of funding, $6 million for a $30 million valuation.
Nice.
And NEA came back in super pro rata. And we just did a $14 million round for our Series A. And now we're really off to the races. We've been able to hire amazing individuals like Jimmy, who've been able to come into the organization and really help us accelerate growth, even with early customers like Coca-Cola, Beverages Florida.
Incredible. Well, NEA is like the top tier. Matei, not just knowing about you, but being behind it is incredible, and having some funding and customers like Coca-Cola, partners like Databricks, leadership like you is wonderful. Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Ari, it's a pleasure.
I'll see you again next year.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you.